is just for, let me move back here a little bit. This is just for a few people in general, and I'm making this video really quickly because I have to head to class and take care of some other matters. But what I wanted to say, by the way, you can see that I'm moving here because I'm trying to, let me take these glasses off too because they're dirty as heck, but anyway, so this is just a quick video, and sometimes I forget because of my ADD and stuff, but anyway, so this is a quick video. I noticed a really nasty comment last night on a Facebook page, and I basically had it with the tolerance of anti-Messianic comments, because people will believe what they believe, and they can agree to disagree without having, as long as they've done their research and been as intellectually honest as possible. I don't mind the agreement to disagreement, because ultimately what a person chooses is ultimately between them and God. And if you can simply agree to disagree, that's your shtick. But when you start saying stuff like, oh, the New Testament is a mess, and, you know, Messianic Jews are doing what Hitler couldn't do, and just matters along those lines, first of all, you're persecuting the descendants of many Jews who were persecuted by so-called Messianics. I am one of those descendants. My great-granddad, as I came to find out, survived the pogroms, and my great-great-grandmother, Anna Monkovitz-Hrudniak, also was a crypto Jew. And make of it what you will, and that's just two examples. But, by the way, people are going to question because of the ancestry DNA test and stuff, but they even admitted that that can change over time, and the records show that I'm Jewish, so I know people are going to try to level everything against me and what have you, but I just wanted to clear that matter up. And, by the way, part of it, too, is my OCD and all that, because I know that people are going to try to use everything to attack me that they can and to exacerbate my OCD and to do what they can. So I just wanted to clear that record. And I just wanted to also say, by the way, again, because sometimes my ADD gets me, it's like my dad said, if you watch the lottery on WJZ or WBAL or what have you, they have those little lottery balls. You put 1 million of them in and then spin the thing really, really fast. That's ADD for you. It's like you're spinning the wheel really fast and get stuck in a rut and you're just going all over the place. And anyway, so first of all, when you're persecuting Messianic Jews, you are persecuting the descendants of your fellow persecution victims, or you may even be persecuting your fellow persecution victims, many of whom, for whatever reason, have become Messianic. Secondly, saving souls is not the same as murdering people. And the old saying goes, sticks and stones can break my bones, or words will hurt me. And murdering someone, as compared to saying, oh, you're doing what Hitler couldn't do, you are destroying the soul. You are destroying the soul of someone who is trying to save a soul by comparing them to someone who is trying to murder a whole people. And by the way, first of all, if you look at, I mean, this is, I can't even believe I'm repeating this, but it was proven that Hitler was a self-hating Jew, and you don't realize this, but if you want to talk about being like Hitler, you are doing exactly what he did. You are persecuting other Jews by doing the tactics of Jews for Judaism and Yad L'Achim and so many other groups, and your goal is to destroy the Jewish people in some way, shape, or form unless they subscribe to your exact beliefs or what have you. Messianic Jews only want to save souls and only want to share their faith. They don't want to proselytize or be like Tsar Nicholas or even other self-hating Jews like Pablo Cristani and trying to think of a few names here, Pablo Cristani and Nicholas Dornan and people like that. And when, like I said, when you are doing some of the same tactics that, you know, Hitler and the Nazis did by raiding into homes and by threatening people's visas and passports, by spreading lie after lie about Messianic Jews, you don't realize this, but you are acting like the exact Hitler that you are comparing Messianic Jews to. And so as I said on Twitter and on Facebook, I don't mind if you disagree with me and make your decision as long as you're intellectually honest about it. You've made your decision, and ultimately it's going to be between you and God. But as I reiterate, I'm not going to tolerate the verbal abuse. I'm not going to tolerate the persecution. I'm not going to tolerate being stepped on. And by the way, I discussed what turning the other cheek is before, and turning the other cheek does not mean being a doormat. So I'm not going to strike back at you and all that, but I will turn the other cheek if you try to strike me. And for those of you who have agreed to disagree with me and chosen not to provoke or engage me if you don't feel like it would be worth engaging me, I do credit you for that. So for those of you who, as I said, have not engaged me when you've disagreed with me and pretty much just let me alone and made your own decision and let me make my decision, you know, I credit you. So, and for those who were being mean to me in the past and doing some of the stuff they were doing, this is also a warning to you because I've unblocked some of you. Take the unblocking as a sign that I'm going to give you another chance and let you just agree to disagree with me without stepping on me. And I hope that you can take my warning seriously, because if you do step on me, and you can see the warnings that I give everyone in this video, I'm gonna block you again. And if I have to keep blocking you and doing whatever, I'll do it. And also, one more matter. You can see now, as I've discussed before, why I've had to approve some of the comments on my YouTube videos, because I'm not going to tolerate being called a sellout and just all the other kinds of things that I've been called, whether it's by Anti-Messianics or Anti-Semites or just other people along those lines.